Hello, good morning, namaskar. My name is Shreyas and I come from the capital city of India, New Delhi. I was born in a very normal upper middle class family. Back then, you were a techie if you could fix the bulb or change a few wires in your geyser plug. Back then, the term migration was still reserved for Siberian trains and flamingos. I always thought that gay was an exquisite term for being happy, and lesbian was the capital of Portugal, as we all know. Then at the age of 18, life happened and I moved to the Great White North. The big and sprawling cities gave me a whole new different perspective, and the word chill took on a whole different meaning. I've heard so many iterations of the word Toronto, I still can't pronounce it right for the life of me. I was really reticent when I came in. I started observing people and seeing how they behaved in case I wasn't behaving in a way which was culturally relevant. However, I pushed, and the travel enthusiast within me pushed me to go and explore new places. Ironically though, it still took me a week to locate the registrars and the cashier's offices. But more often than not, I tried talking to people and soak in all the information I could. I tried watching hockey, but that is still a work in progress. As for baseball, I would just prefer to stick with soccer to avoid the wrath of my fellow baseball or hockey enthusiasts in case my team loses. As for poutines, double-doubles, and all the loonies and toonies, I think it comes really naturally to me now, all because of the fact, especially after the fact that I thought double-double meant taking 2 coffee shots in a row. So here I am at the age of 21, running after everything and anything that life has to offer, and I'm ready to grab everything that life has to offer me. My mom always taught me that whenever you give this much in life, that's when you receive this much in life. So today I would like to say there are so many things and there are so many people I can attribute my successes to. Life is not just a checklist of acquisitions, attainments, and fulfillments. Life is difficult and way beyond complicated, beyond anyone else's control. You have to be ready to grab at everything that life offers you. And today I'm a student media collaborator, a student media receptionist at the International Student Center, a research assistant, and a teaching assistant. You shouldn't be afraid to defy the conventions. In its immense generosity, Windsor somehow decided that I, the Hindu son of a very normal textile engineer who accidentally decided to come to Canada, should come to represent it and on a platform which is viewed by millions. What are the things that I can add to this is I'm really grateful to be working with the who's who of the university. These are the people who work in and day out to make sure that students like me have something significant to contribute to the life of the university and take away something really memorable from this experience. What I've learned from my student experience and watching the Iron Man movies per se is that it is really slippery around the barrel and people are really happy to see you fall back in. That's when your perseverance should kick in. I believe that you should be alone, most necessarily more often than not, yes. You need to be alone if you want to succeed. There's a good reason why Batman prefers to work alone as well. I think the fire inside you has to burn brighter than the fire around you. So one of the most important things that I would recommend to any international student or take away from the fact is that don't be afraid to go and utilize your professors as office hours. It can open so many doors for you down the line that you have no idea about. And I live on this one principle that my grandfather always taught me when I was growing up, was that whatever the mind of a person can believe and conceive, it can achieve. And as Albus Dumbledore said, more than our actions, it's our choices that reflect our ability and who we are as a person. And you should not be afraid to veer around and against the unknown. So with that, I would like to end my speech here and thank you all for listening.